Welcome in, everyone. We're just about to continue with more Child of Light. Last time, we met our firefly friend. We awoke in the strange land of Lemuria. It's hard for me to say for some reason. And now, we are here outside the old monastery, and there's this beast in front of us. We can stun them, get a surprise strike on them. It is definitely in your best interest to get a surprise strike whenever you can. Here, it tips us off that we can interrupt foes by hitting them while they are casting, as I said before. So, we can use Starlight, we can use Light Ray, or we can use Slash, but seeing as this is a ghost character, ethereal characters usually have high physical defense and not a lot of magical defense. So I'm going to go with Starlight. And do a lot of damage in a single hit. And however, we could do that again, but that's a long cast time. We can go for the medium cast time and get the interrupt off. And also the kill, so Starlight must have gotten them close. And there's this over here, but I want to see what's over this way if we jump on top of the fountain. Oops. If I can be okay at this game. At platforming in general. And what do we got up here? An oculi. Now is actually a very good time to go over this. Oculi are gems. You can equip them to your weapon. You can equip them as armor or something of that ilk, because it's not exactly specified. Or you can equip them as a trinket. Equipped as a weapon, they'll augment your attacks, or they'll augment your melee attacks. Equipped to your body, it'll give you a resistance, and equipped as a trinket will give you a stat. Right now, since a lot of the enemies in this area are weak to fire, I'm definitely going to equip this. I'll give us a nice bit of an advantage up ahead, as well as just dealing overall more damage due to the fact that we're dealing fire damage. And also, just a thing to note, there's no fall damage in the game, because I fell quite a bit there. Could go up there, but I'd rather explore this spooky place. And if we're just walking blindly, then we would not have seen this. But we can stun him and get a surprise attack of our own off. So I know I can kill the firefly in one hit, so I'm going to do that and slow this guy as much as I can. And see, he's vulnerable to fire, so that does even greater damage. So I want to be able to interrupt him if we can. Maybe let's go with Light Ray so we can see that. Just about the same animation. I was hoping to get a defend off before I got an attack off, but no, I ran out of wishes. However, we can get the slash off and hopefully kill him. There we go. Another easy chunk of experience and a magic potion. Suppose now would be a pretty good time to go over our potions as we get the third type. Firefly Elixir will replenish your light meter in a pinch. So, in the middle of battle, if both plants are collected, and you definitely need the wishes to slow down an enemy to be able to interrupt a strong attack that you see coming, then this might be a good idea to use. Healing tonics will recover 50% of your HP. They don't heal a flat amount, therefore they are always useful throughout the game. Potent healing tonics, which we haven't collected any of, will do 100%. Magic potions regularly do 75, potent give you 100%. So due to the percentage base of the potions, that means that potions you collect will remain useful until you use them. And from that battle, we learned that using Starlight, or not Starlight, Light Ray, will instantly kill spirits. Aurora, the door is blocked. How do we get it unlocked? I don't know, camera panning. Stupid scary guy. But it looks like this is where we need to go. And there's a box over here for us to use. Just slowly gotta push our way so that we can progress through this ominous area, to say the least. Don't you love how the very first area of the game we're fighting, well, so a second area, because there's the grove and the shrine of Ventilus that we were around. Pardon. But in the second area of the game, how there's ghosts and gargoyles and all kinds of spooky stuff. Got really close to the next level in that fight, but not quite there. How on earth do we travel up high? I wish you could fly. Aurora, illuminate the oculi. Let me try. So another purpose for our Firefly's light is to illuminate oculi. Oculi in this game seem to be... their purpose seems to be to refract and to take advantage of light. Seeing as that is the theme of this game. What do you think they roast in these fats? Hopefully not children. Oh no, what if it's cats? That would be awful. But yeah, oculi seem to be used throughout this world as a means to manipulate light for different purposes, i.e. powering machines. Or I don't know if that's powering it, more so as toggling it. Can I make that jump? Yeah. So we can get up here and pull that lever. And get ourselves some more MP in the process, hopefully. Excuse you. There you go. Now that goes up, but if you're paying attention, up there's a switch. And in RPGs, everybody knows switches do not stay pressed on their own. Or pressure plates, I suppose. I suppose it's not really a switch. Oh well. Yeah, if we are not on the switch, then it goes up. But if we are on it, or the box is on it, then it stays up. And get the rest of our MP back, please. And that directs us up here where there's an oculi, but that switch has a lever on it, so there's no way we can get to it now. So we just gotta advance through this area. Find another spooky gargoyle. Ooh, that was a lot. A spooky gargoyle. A spooky gargoyle. I guess the spooker just got spooked. Ooh. Fighting two of these beasts at once. I mean, we find one of these guys in, you know, one of the lion crickets, the guys that roars, but we have to fight two of these guys at the same time. Two of the monastery's enemies, I suppose, because they're from this area. Get the slash out, interrupt him, get some wishes. Well, I suppose I should have... Aw, dang it. I slowed him too much. That's one thing, if you slow too much, then you'll start casting before they finish their cast. Because of that, you'll be vulnerable. So you'll want to defend in this case. Although he did not use an offensive attack. Gathering strength means their next attack will be very, very powerful if you are not able to defeat them this turn. Or interrupt them. So I used a longer spellcast, so I'd be able to get the interruption off. And with a medium time slash, and him being slowed, it's pretty safe there to use slash and try to get the interrupt. And overall, once again, just improving in general. But also, getting 2 more points into strength. So our sword slashes will be even more impactful. There, it is Bard. Aurora, be on guard. We can hear, of course, vocalizing, which is not at all ominous. Here at last. Beware, a spell has been cast. I am imprisoned behind the glass. Okay, well, we get that. And we can see this system here. Oops. I accidentally shined it immediately in the right place. But we can see the lenses here with the varied lights. We can use our firefly to shine the different lights. So Aurora can stand over here and turn it, while our friend shines the lights. So it is sort of playing as 2 characters at once, which is really interesting. I am nearly free, be fast. Okay, the way you say that makes you sound like the bad guy. You sound like an ancient evil that was sealed trying to escape. Who dares challenge the Queen of Night? A tiny nothing with locks of red. Here, we stumble upon our first fight. This is but a dream, trust not what you see. It seems real to me, they want us dead. Okay. Good point. So we'll want to interrupt him if we can. So use Starlight on him, and I'll slow him. Okay, just want to make sure he didn't have a fast cast time. That would have messed me up. And he's vulnerable to light, thankfully. This is also a very important point to note. Ouch. That we can also spend our wishes to heal Aurora. However, wishes are very, very valuable, so you may not want to use all of them like that. I'm going to use the very long cast time. Slow this guy down. Actually, no, I want to hit this guy. Try and get rid of one of these guys. So, slow this guy down and try and hit him. Focusing him down. Hopefully getting... lucky? No. Luckily we dodged that attack, because that thing's pretty potent. But we're unable to dodge that. Okay. So we don't have any MP left. So we can cast a slash and hope to do something against him. And yeah, we were able to get him down. How nice. I was able to stall him long enough that I was able to get into the screen. Once you're in this screen, you're able to collect wishes freely without worrying about the timeline advancing. Don't have any MP, so I'm just gonna go for that. Get the interruption off pretty easily. I'm gonna go for a defend. And actually I don't have any mana. Ooh, actually. Yeah, that was a mistake the first time, but I'm gonna go for another defend. This time it's not a mistake, because it can interrupt him with a flash. Don't want to slow him too much, and probably want to spend the rest of our wishes healing Aurora. Just gonna go for the slash. It's a much closer fight than I'd like it to be right now. Luckily we weren't ready to cast yet, so we didn't get interrupted. I don't know if this is going to kill him yet, so I'm going to go ahead and use... I wish I had something that recovered both. Oh, yeah, I wish I had a Fairy Nectar. But I'm going to go with a Healing Tonic. Use the rest of my wishes so I can get ahead of him. Hopefully get an interrupt off. Although I think I slowed him too much, which is pretty bad. I think it's a good thing I didn't chance it with that, because that attack would not have killed him. Gathering Strength, that is dangerous. That is very dangerous. I'm going to defend. And I don't know if that will get the cast off. No, that's not going to do it. That's a bad idea. That was... Okay. That could have been really bad if that didn't kill. But it did. Our faith paid off in some respect. Get a level up and a magic stardust. Lady, this is Aurora. Madame, snared am I in this dreamland. I am ready to wake up now. Child of vision, take my hand.
Once the sun shone upon a land of sequined valleys and peaks of white, and at night ruined castles glowed with alabaster light. From the stars and the crescent moon, a queen of light ruled this rambling place. Each night she walked the palace alone, her luminosity dawn's own face. Until one night there was no trace. The queen had vanished, and with her the light. Dark resided in its place. The usurper, Umbra, hid from sight. She sent her daughters in her stead. The sun, the stars, and the crescent moon, they pilfered from the sky, extinguished them with the monsoon. Then Umbra's dark creatures conquered the land. Our lives soon snuffed out by a wave of her hand.
Madam, thank you for the story, but now I wish to wake. So dull my speech you fell asleep? What I speak of is real, not fake. All around us lies the land of Lemuria. Lemuria. I am afraid this is not a dream, Aurora. The only way is a magic link, a mirror behind the throne. Stolen by Umbra, Queen of the Night, the sole path home is to banish the night. Bring back the stars, the sun, the moon, the light. No, unacceptable, unacceptable. My father's waits. The firefly said you'd help me post-haste. I have a name, you know. Do not despair, my dear. I created Igniculus to aid you. A bug the size of a pin? No good, I fear. Never shall I recover the sun, the stars, and the moon. Do not despair, my dear. For the sun and the moon seek the highest and the lowest room. First go back from whence you came. Past the altar on which you woke this day. Through a tree of thorns sharp and tangled. Seek help along the way. And what are the stars? How will I reach the skies? My child, the answer lies above you. Open your eyes. What an incredible surprise. Am I a fairy? I am in flight. Aurora, you are a child of light. Now listen carefully. Keep that charmed crown upon your brow, never remove it clear. One last thing before I go. If you should ever despair, my dear. Thank you. Exactly what does it do? Sorry, child, I cannot hear you. Goodbye. Wait, but I must know, my father, is he alright? I am surrounded by endless night. Ordinary flute. We can look inside our inventory. A gift from the Lady of the Forest. What exactly does it do? And we could also level up and get defend level 2, which I definitely want. But now we can press space to fly. Could also dash through the air to move faster. And now it's actually pretty easy to collect these as Aurora.
And so Aurora wandered, the twilight forest far from home, starlight only to guide her, except for a firefly waiting for the sun and moon, a father to embrace her. And somewhere in the night, perched upon a throne in the dark, waited Umbra, the usurper, to snuff out Aurora's spark.
But another bit of a cliffhanger as we are about to move out through the land. I think I'm going to end this episode here, and next time we're going to go see what we can see with our newfound power of flight. But until next time, this has been Child of Light. Okay, I have to say, until then, keep on keeping on.